Hey guys, welcome to Friday's stream. So Friday the 30th of January 2026. So with it being a Friday, we will do as what we usually do, Zer's Reset Live on a Friday, and see what he has available for us with his reset, and also do some Crucible, some Gambit, as well as a live Nightfall run. That's how we do things on a Friday. I do hope everyone's had a decent week. The weather since Tuesday, in fairness, has been somewhat improved, but today it sort of was okay, but then a bit of drizzle here and there, but nothing compared to, Tuesday. Monday wasn't even too bad either, to be fair, which was weird. So Zer is here at the tower. That's his new place since final ship, I believe. So yesterday we began our final journey in regards to World of Warcraft storyline to sort of prepare ourselves for the new expansion World of Warcraft Midnight, and yes, should be rather fun when we get that continued, and then eventually when we go live for World of Warcraft Midnight in March 2026, it should be rather fun. So, but until then, realistically, we could try to do more of Diablo 4, maybe from the beginning once again, but on a new character, so we can actually test that out. So we're with them introducing the Paladin for Diablo 4. I created one the other day, but we will see if we can recreate one and see if he could join the normal gaming realm, as in the gaming server, so it would allow him or her, for example, to start with the storyline from the beginning of Diablo 4. So we will do each bit of that live as well. And since the new Diablo 4 expansion doesn't go active for a bit, we do have a bit of time to kill, as it were, to allow us to get used to that new character. It should be rather interesting once we get into it. More of that obviously when we go into Diablo 4. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Destiny 2 Edge of Fate. We are going to go into Zer's Reset Live, and we have got to the annex side of the tower, which is this side of the tower, all the way over here. So the annex. So we usually go to the main courtyard, but with Zer being here, we are literally at this side of the tower. So just like always, each part of Zer's Reset Live, last week's as well, is even the weeks beforehand, are being edited as well, so you can watch it in your own time if you've missed the live stream. And also each part is separate as well, so Zer's Reset only part is available to watch as a separate video. Same with the Crucible and Gambit side of things, and of course if you're just more interested in the Nightfall itself, you can just watch that as well. So nice. And then the entire stream will be uploaded as well, so you can watch that as well. So you have various options eventually. Once it does take ages to upload, because the files are take a lot of editing, but it will be forthcoming, so don't worry if you missed the live stream. So Zer is here, So this will be edited if necessary as well. So we've got a few other players here.
The deep black is many things. I bring a message from the Nine.
So there is the Agent of Nine, and he isn't a bad person or anything. He's just a merchant doing his job. So we do have a few bits of gear that we don't need. So there is a merchant and he has plenty of things on offer. So in exchange of strange coins rather than other resources that we used to have to exchange from buying his offerings for the week. So there is 3 pieces of gear for, well, 2 bits of gear really for each of the classes. Usually one is different than the other. Usually there has been weeks where sometimes one subclass has, or one class should I say, has had the same gear twice, but that is a rare thing. But it has happened. But in exchange to buy any of the gear available that he has on offer, you do have to give him some strange coins in return. So if you've got plenty of strange coins that you need to use up, but the requirement every week is 47 strange coins. More about that in a second. So the hunters kick off their gear, and then it goes on to the Titans, and then finally the Warlocks. So hunters this week have helmet to kick off their gear. So there is 3 major mod slots, so depending if you need a heavy ammo slot regen, or even the special ammo regen, depending on your gear layout, or which one that you feel will do the most damage, especially for a very difficult Nightfall run, a difficult raid for example, or even a dungeon that you're doing with a group. Tons of options as well, so depending on your other teammates gear layout as well, you might have to adapt slightly to help them, as well as help yourself maybe get some more damage resistance for example. So 3 major slots as well as a minor slot. So the minor slot I think works alongside the major one, well the mods usually really well actually. So many is probably a good choice. Mobility will probably be what I would choose if was doing a very difficult raid or something. But I don't know why, but I don't think helmet usually shouts out that it's maybe damage resistant or that sort of thing. It sounds like more of maybe getting you grenade, that sort of thing. Maybe more, but mobility stands out to me more than anything else. So mobility helmet well, you would think the leg armor would give more related to mobility, but what could helmet give other than maybe additional bonuses for your super regen, maybe something like that. But it doesn't really shout out melee, does it really? But it is a sort of a question that you can always think, what could helmet give as a a buff if you had to choose what the helmet would provide as a bonus for your characters. abilities and cooldowns and things. That's obviously important for any difficult situation, but maybe the not just the melee, but maybe helping with health, maybe. So maybe health regen could be a thing that the helmet normally does offer, as a slight bonus to the major slots. But the major slots, I think, don't really mention or relate to health regen necessarily. So it is a bit of a mystery, that one, really. So, as always, you can upgrade it to a level 5 with the changes they introduced in Final Shape, and even sort of in the Witch Queen, I would say. And if you got duplicate, so basically if you got the same helmet, one's maybe a level 500 power level, this is obviously a 300 with the standard level for the gear tier level. So then it will merge them together in exchange of a glimmer. Used to be other resources, but now that's made it more simplified. So it will merge it together, keeping the stats that you're looking for, on the higher gear, more importantly as well. So with regards to customization, they have done a big overhaul in regards to customization. So since Edge of Fate and even Elements was showing in the Witch Queen beforehand, prior to that expansion actually, there wasn't too much customization changes really. But now they allow you to, obviously if you did have another appearance as a hunter, of course, you select which one that is more of your choice, which one you really want to go, the appearance, and then you can change the colour scheme to make it match as much as possible. However, with this helmet, it doesn't allow you to fully customize the helmet armor, does it? So you still got this annoying patch thing. Which means maybe you have to pick a color scheme or color shader, transmog color, as you were, that will have an element of the horrible color that's there, the mark thing. But there's a red line here. But see what I mean? It doesn't change the whole thing, just misses that little bit out. So not all gear can be customized fully, I would say, as much as it would let you, basically. But it's still sort of a near enough colour to that annoying line thing that was there. So until you find a shader or colour scheme that might be exactly the same colour, nope. Yeah. See what I mean? That red line still there. That red line patch thing. So the one that I selected, that looks a bit better, doesn't it? But this is just like an example of what I'm saying, but they does that look similar? It's hard to tell really, but there's so many, so whatever one you pick, yours is still gonna have that red line there, Bit of a shame that. So hunters start with helmet this week, and their second bit of gear is gauntlets. So exactly the same as the helmet. 3 major mod slots as well as a minor mod slot, so exactly the same. So maybe the gauntlets or shoulder armor, as it were, will provide more buffs, major buffs. It shows more related to maybe getting your cooldowns, especially with your grenades and your melee as well, and there's other things as well, and specific damage loader as well, depending which of subclass you've changed it to, as in regards to the damage. So if you avoid you know, hunter, strand hunter, or stasis, solar arc, and kinetic, and there is harmonic there somewhere, but has all of them basically. So maybe this side of the gear maybe more related to getting your regen for maybe your grenade, like I said, or potentially to help with your super as well. So it does hint more related to melee here. So so even if you pick melee for your minor mod and picked one of the other melee major mods, it would make it very useful, with it being helping your armor as well. So that's a side of things to look at as well. Exactly the same level this bit of gear, just like the previous bit of gear, to at least a level 5, and infuse it or merge two identical bits of the same gear together. If you got this gear, for example, as well as one already in the vault, for example, that's higher than this level, you just, like I said, just merge it together, keeping the stats that you need for the higher gear rather than the lower gear. So this bit of gear gives you a slight bit of customization. So obviously the changes they introduced in regards to this expansion, as well as the current expansion, technically Destiny 2 Renegade, or Renegades as I call it, but the follow-on from Edge of Fate to Renegade just shows the changes they continued with the customization changes in regards to gear. So this bit of gear, we do at least have two options to show you, for example. So you got this one or this one. So usually a lot of you will have more to choose from. So beforehand it didn't give us that much choice or customization options either, but now they made a massive overhaul of it all. So you pick which one basically that you like the look of the most, and then just change colour scheme to match it as much as it will let you change it in regards to colour scheme. See, that time it does actually change more of the armour than the helmet, which is a bit of a shame, but each bit of gear is unique and or that sort of thing, and from a different season, from a specific expansion, as well as part of a different storyline chapter as well. So there's tons of gear from different parts, and it just shows you how much armor you get, as well as the list of weapons as well. Is just insane, because there is weapons in my inventory that I've got in the vault that hasn't been upgraded yet, and that's been there for quite a long time. So different exotic gear has different traits, like I was saying, but you sometimes have to think, if you're going as a arc hunter, this bit of gear might be very good because it helps you with grenade regen and all that sort of thing. So you might want to try to enhance it by helping your grenade, like I was saying. So each exotic bit of gear has different traits, like I said. So the hunters this week have helmets and gauntlets. On to the Titans. The Titans have gauntlets to kick off their gear, exactly like the hunters. 3 major mod slots as well as a minor. So exactly the same. So with it being a gauntlet, but of course a different class, it's similar. So with my subclass being a Titan, so Solar will make more sense. Arc as well. Void, I guess, as well. But possibly the major slots will be more related to how much damage my character can do, dealing solo damage potentially as well. And just like the hunter's bit of gear before, as well as the first bit of gear, you also have the minor mod as well, so making it combine to work alongside the major mods is usually what you should try, but it's probably a good idea to just test it out, see which ones work best with other, you know. And as always, upgrade it to at least a level 5 and infuse it. So if you've got 2 of them in your collection, one's, you know, obviously higher gear than the other, it will just merge them together, keeping the stats of the higher gear that you prefer. So with the appearance, you do have a better example here. So with the hunters, it should have been similar really, but obviously because my main subclass is Titan, so it'll give you more options to view. So with the different kinds of customization available for the gauntlets for the Titan, as you can see, so you pick one that's to your liking. If you have got more than that, that's fair enough. So for example, if you pick that one and then you wanted to change the color scheme to something more, you know, colorful, I guess, so it does actually customize the armor a bit better than previous gear for the hunters, and sometimes it's the same for the warlocks, but it's exactly the same principle, but just a different subclass, of course. So the final gear for the Titans is leg armor this week, and exactly the same. I would guess that obviously leg armor major mods will probably be more useful, having mobility, being able to maybe regen specific orbs of power and things like that. But it is up to you which ones you pick, but obviously, like I said, it's good to test things out, isn't it, and see which ones will work best. So there is, you know, tons of little options with the major mod slot, and the minor obviously relate to more to melee, grenade, as well as health regen as well. So you've got a choice of maybe picking, you know, different ones just to see, like I said, work best. But it also depends what damage subclass you're going as, you know, as well. So you need to think of that as well. So this bit of gear for the Titans can be upgraded just like the new changes, up to a level 5, as well as infuse it or merging 2 identical bits of gear, you know, that you've got. So it will keep the lower levels, the high level bit of gear stats onto this bit of gear, so it will basically merge it together. So just like I was saying, because my main character is a Titan, you get to see more customization options with it being my main subclass. Sorry, my main class really, but subclasses in arc and void and stasis all relates to different types of exotic gear for that slot as well. Will provide different benefits for whether it's a void titan, a arc titan, a strand stasis, etc. It just depends which one you pick. However, in regards to customization, so it does allow you to still pick different appearances, just like the gauntlets before. So you can pick different appearance that sort of you prefer, for example for your titan in my case, and then just see if there's a bit of fun or look with the shader or color scheme that you're going for your titan in this case. So like I said, with the mods, depends which one you need. I would, like I was saying, with it being leg armor, it shouts more maybe mobility, I think, but that is up to you as a individual to choose which ones you prefer. It is up to you to pick which ones you want, but that's what shouts out to me with being like leg armor, but that's me. And the minor ones, obviously, you can pick between, like I said before, just like the chest armor, health regen, or even melee, or even helping getting your grenade and other things as well, such as helping, with the actual subclass as well. The only downside is you can only pick one bit of gear for any of the weapon, not just the weapon slot, but the armor slot as well. So the armor slot, you could only have one exotic bit of gear. That's it. So you have to choose out of the entire lot whether you're going to stick with helmet, chest armor, gauntlets, and the leg armor, like I mentioned, and the exotic mark as well, which is the sort of like the belt sort of thing, which gives you additional buffs as well. So you've got that slight little problem as well to think. So the final class this week, the Warlocks, kick off their gear for this reset week with leg armor. So exactly the same as the previous gear for the Titans as well as the Hunters. 3 major mod slots depending what you are needing it for, and what subclass damage subclass you're going as well as the minor mods. So it does hint healing maybe, and obviously grenade, in regards to regen for melee as well, helping you getting your grenade you're getting your grenade countdown a bit quicker than usual, so can help with that as well, depending if you prefer to have more melee related, or if you want to try to get your grenade quicker. So this will help, and then obviously the major mods, you will probably want to pick something that relates to that as well. So I just don't think there's actually any one of these that help towards the grenade, you know, cooldown, as it were. Where this does, but never mind. So just like the two classes before, you can upgrade this bit of gear to at least a level 5 and merge it together if you've got duplicates of the same bit of gear. One being, of course, higher gear than the other. So I don't have really another appearance for the warlocks, which is a bit of a shame, because if I mean, you lot will probably have more options in regards to customization options. So once you're happy with a specific piece of gear or appearance, obviously this is more orange related, you then pick a colour scheme that will sort of blend slightly, you know, together. But obviously it's more difficult when you've just got this option to give you guys an example. But like I said, you still got that annoying orange bit around the kneecap, and then obviously when you pick a different colour to sort of try to make it blend in, it's still there. So you probably want to stick with a colour scheme that looks more orange, really. Do you know what I mean? More orange, but bit of a shame, that, really. But like I was saying, most of you out there will have more options to choose from in regards to appearances. And the final bit of gear for the warlocks is gauntlets this week, so exactly the same as the gauntlets for the other two classes. For example, you can change the minor mods to help work alongside the major mods, depending which ones you pick and which ones you feel will be beneficial for the situation you're going into. So you can upgrade it to at least a level 5 as always, and if you got, you know, duplicate of the same bit of gear in your collection, one gear is higher than the other, you just obviously merge the highest gear with this bit of gear here, for example, and it will keep the stats for the higher gear. So each exotic bit of gear has specific traits which might help, you know, determine which one you will pick in regards to what your subclass is. So if your subclass is arc, for example, so this will help with arc a bit, but maybe this is more related to stasis, maybe, potentially, you know. So you have different like I said, each exotic bit of gear has specific traits towards certain damage class, as it were, you know, whether it's solar, void, arc, or stasis, or even strand, or even harmonic as well. So depending what you've decided to go out as, for example, as a warlock with maybe void traits, so you probably want to pick something for the you know, warlock that will exotic bit of gear that will be related to, you know, helping the void damage, for example, or damage resistance, for example. So like I said, you can change its appearance to whichever you feel is suitable, and a lot of you will always have more options if you've been collecting far more appearances for your warlock than me. I'm just giving you guys a little example. So this bit of gear, like I said, just like before, um, sometimes doesn't always customize the entire bit of armor as much as you would think it would. See what I mean? Still got that blue bit in the middle, so you might have to pick something that is nearly the same color just to hide it, really. Do you know what I mean? So base level 300, and like I said, upgraded to at least level 5, as well as merge them together if you have one version of this that's higher level than this, in exchange to Glimmer rather than other resources. So you also get this mark as well, which changes its name when, depending if you're a warlock, it's called something else. If you're a hunter, it's called something else. But with my main character being a titan, it's called this. I don't even know how you pronounce it, but yes. So depending on your main class, it will be called whatever equivalent to the class that you are. So Xur every week has all this on offer, as well as the requirement of spending at least 47 strange coins every week. So you can buy the other things he has on offer as well, such as this week he has the ascending shards, as well as some enhancement cores, some glimmer, as well as the sort of like a key thing, but it's only good if you've got, you know, stuff from a raid, you know. So that's more, you know, getting additional loot, as it were, from your raid run, for example. But if you're not, you know, too bothered about any of these, you can spend 47 strange coins individually in exchange for a strange gift in return, and it still counts towards the 47 as well. So you have that option, and as always he has the other option, which has had a massive overhaul since the new expansion of you know, renegades, I guess, as I call it, but renegade. But previously we used to do well, we used to trying to think how to explain. Yes, we used to have not just legendary weapons here, legendary armor as well, exotic gear as well as exotic armor sometimes as well. So that, you know, that's what was there previously. I was just saying it all wrong, but never mind. But if you've got plenty of strange coins, you can buy the individual engrams itself. The exotic one will cost you 19, where the legendary engram individually will cost you 7. So maybe because they've just made it more simplified, the exotic gear engram doesn't necessarily mean it will give you any of these, for example. It will give you other ones as well, and potentially exotic armor as well. Same with this, potentially as well. The strange engram doesn't necessarily maybe give you any of these or other ones as well, but legendary armor as well. Just make you wonder though, because obviously they simplified it just to make it easier during Xur's reset every week. So the exotic gear this week, weapons wise, Hawkmoon hand cannons this week, the Cerberus 1 auto rifle, and Cold Heart trace rifle, and the Thunderlord machine gun. So you got the heavy special slot as well as the primary ammo slot as well. And 2 catalysts this week, which is the Lord of Wolves catalyst for those who have the Lord of Wolves shotgun, and the Arbalest linear fusion rifle, I believe, catalyst as well. So if you do need the catalyst, it will cost you 71 per one, so that's more than enough for the week already, just by buying one of these, never mind 2 of them. So it's up to you how you spend your 47 strange coins. Zed doesn't mind at all. So I think we spend it quite simple, really. So we buy the Ascending Shard, which has cost us 41 already. So we don't actually need to buy many more at all. So we could buy some enhancement cores, but we're going to buy 6 of these because that's all we need. So buy 6 strange gifts singly, so that will be in exchange of a single strange coin per one.
May it change your fate. Accepted from the 9.
And we actually got some more raid banners. So, like I said, to get the favour of the 9 buff every week.
It was the 9s.
And as simple as that with Zer's reset, really, because the crap that we got, we don't, as I call it, we don't necessarily need, so we can just get rid of it. And it gives us Glimmer back. So when we spend Glimmer to upgrade gear and things like that, we quite often get it back for just recycling gear that we don't need, even from Zer's reset as well. So for those who need another cipher, so in regards to the ciphers, so if you have 4 ciphers, you can get that additional one from Zer every week, of course. And doing the little requirement that it will ask you to do isn't difficult at all. So I think it would be probably a couple of you know, raid runs, maybe just one raid run, maybe, or a couple maybe raid runs, not raid runs, but you know, the Nightfall run, for example, or even just some Crucible or Gambit will help towards that. Very straightforward, and it is up to you which one you pick to try to get that little requirement done to get the cipher. So, as simple as that, in regards to what Zer has on offer and his reset. So I do hope you've enjoyed it. So we're going to go straight to the main courtyard. So we could put that helmet into the vault if it will let us. Postmaster does have something. So it's simple as that for Zer's reset, ladies and gentlemen. So this will be edited if necessary, so you can rewatch this if you missed it. Don't worry if you have, because it will be uploaded, edited, like I said, if necessary. So you can watch this, you know, Zer's reset only for this week, and you know, the previous weeks. I've uploaded some of them, but I've still got to re-edit some of them as well. But that's the fun part of doing streaming, needing to edit the content just to make it, you know, available for you all to be able to watch it. So we're going to see what the postmaster has.
Checking.
And like I said, some crap that we don't need, of course.
All done.
So like I was saying, so if you're just interested in Zer's reset only, that will be a separate video or clip. The Crucible and Gambit will be a separate clip as well as the Nightfall run as a separate clip. But the entire stream will be an individual clip as well, but it will be like how it is, from start to finish of the initial live stream. So you do have plenty of videos to watch and options as well, depending if you just want to watch a specific, part of the stream. So do hope you enjoyed Zer's reset. So we won't see Zer until next time, next Friday, as it were. So now we're going to go into the next part of tonight's stream, which is to do some Crucible and Gambit. So depending what's on the rotation, of course, will help towards the weekly requirement to help get at least some Crucible and Gambit for the week. That's it. So we do have control, so we can see if the control, I don't know why the other one won't work. It is sort of a bit of a mystery why that one isn't working. I've got one of my Harry Potter like cups here. It's Slytherin. I do have somewhere the other one. One of the other ones anyway. So maybe next time we do Zer's reset, maybe I have the other cup to show you. It's quite cool. I think you can get the other house in regards to Harry Potter, but yeah, it's quite cool. So I put my Starbucks drink in here, but yeah, that's the cool thing with making sure it didn't leak. I was more worried that it was going to leak. But yes. So we will do as always 4 Crucible, 4 Gambits, and then eventually after that we will head into a live Nightfall run. So Friday stream usually is the shortest of the entire reset week, because Zer's reset is very quick usually, but obviously I wanted to go through all the bits of gear in detail so you understand it every time, and now we'll keep doing that until we are given a new way of upgrading our specific exotic gear from Zer's reset anyway. So in preparation for the live Nightfall run, gonna make sure we've got Arc. I did have it as solar before because it sort of didn't make much difference really. But like I said, with the group, you know, that we do the Nightfall in, the group of 3, if one of us is Arc, maybe one of us should be one of the subclasses just to help that. But like I said, it is up to you which subclass you go, but bear in mind the Nightfall will have specific problems in regards to the barrier champions will have specific damage resistance and additional problems as well in regards to dealing or dishing out specific damage as well to you. So then if you don't have that armor protection, as it were, from that specific type of damage, it will kill you very, very easily. A great example was last night when we did World of Warcraft, the War Within Part 2, Reset Part 2. Not everyone was ready for the final encounter, which killed nearly the entire raid group. And there would have been specific characters or members of the team, as it were, that weren't fully equipped the right spec as well, or gear subclass spec as well. So, you know, these things happen not just in this game, but other games similar. But obviously yesterday you got to see it in more dramatic fashion, where we all died more or less, and it was fun in a way, but really annoying because I wasn't expecting the entire team to nearly wipe. But so we're going to head to our very first Crucible side of things. So we do 4 of these. If we do have a problem doing the Gambit side of Crucible, we will do another 4 of these. So technically it will be like 8, but it still counts towards Crucible regardless. I think they do need to make slight changes to Gambit side of Crucible, just to make it more on par, as it were, with the opposite side of Crucible, which it's like they've forgot all about it. I think it could be a mistake. Well, I assume it's a mistake, but still fun. But would be nice if all the entire Crucible, not just the Gambit side, this side as well, or in Trials of Osiris side, Crucible, all, you know, even out, you know, all the same in regards to the loot system. So what's going to happen in this first Crucible, other than me being shot, of course, and murdered? So with the Slytherin Cup, I do have the Gryffindor one.
Control.
But don't know where it is actually. It was somewhere. So next time, like I was saying, I will show you that one, so you get to see the other one, and I'm sure I'll get to use it. So control.
Zones means no victory. Take them and crush your enemies.
So
Enemy claimed Zone A. You captured Zone C.
the only downside to Crucible, this side of Crucible anyway, is they know where you are, but that's why they introduced a version of this, momentum control, which is the best one out of the entire lot. Because it switches off the indicator, so you know it's more crucible when you don't know where they are. It's just really funny that guy just went. Disgrace. So it's not always necessary about the kills. It used to be as well, but they made changes towards these elements in regards to what you gain from he disappeared and I don't know where he went to. So sometimes the crucible instances, I can't even speak, usually can be very quickly over depending how one-sided it is. How did he not die? I punched him twice. And also if our team, for example, don't bother getting the flags, that the team gets the power play numerous times in a row, he ends it as well. So it is really funny because you have that weird situation in regards to Crucible where you got, you know, not everyone's bothered, as in like getting the flags or zones to help your team win. But like I said, it's just weird sometimes. And a lot of players are high ranked players, so you would think they would know the rules of Crucible. Do you know what I mean? They should know it, shouldn't they? Especially if they're being doing maybe a hard ranked gear, hard ranked gear, but you know, high end Crucible challenges and all that sort of thing. And potentially, you know, tournaments, so you would think they would remember that when they do this, because this is the basic version of Crucible, which is really, really funny. To say, you know, even the best don't really pay attention when they usually do, if you know what I mean. So I'm trying to find a little shit to punch. Did I say that out loud? What? I did enjoy punching that little bugger. It was quite funny.
Zone advantage is yours. Zone A lost.
Have that in your face. I think they should just bring in the melee only. Ooh, you. Seriously, it's like such a disappointment. But it's, like I said, just a bit of fun to show you guys. So as simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we got a sending shard as a reward, which can happen. Get other things as well. So we say thank you to our teammate. So on Tuesday, Reset Tuesday, we never even got a chance to do any Crucible because of the fact that we were focusing more on the storyline on Tuesday. So that was the main focus as well. So that's why, like I said, to do, the good thing is with this Reset, we have a chance to do the killing side of things in regards to you know, the weekly reset. Hmm. So I've got Simple Steps exotic gear equipped for the requirement for the exotic gear little mini story thing, just to help finish that. So like I said, in regards to the exotic gear, so this is what we're doing. The reason why we've got the Simple Steps equipped. So once it's to do advanced solar op as well as solar subclass equipped. So what's going to happen this time? So all these help towards the weekly little goal that you're trying to get, you know, all the little requirements done to get. So that works well with this. So I guess we could do what more of this side of Crucible. So if Gambit doesn't load up properly, that's the other good option to have as well in worst case scenario. So if obviously Gambit doesn't load up properly, we do have a chance to do more of this side of Crucible, just to make up for it as well. So if one bit of Crucible is not working properly, at least you've got the other side to do what you need for the weekly little seasonal mini little tasks, which help you get your rewards as well for the week as well. So while it's finding a new instance for us, so the first season of the brand new well, I guess it began previous year in December 2025, and it's been going on for quite some time, and there's still another 31 days left, so at least another month worth of the season of Lawless, and then after that I wonder what will happen with the. So it is up to you if you want to participate in trying to get any of this gear for the season. It is up to you. It can take ages, but bear in mind you've got the entire season to do, and you've got specific different little rewards and, you know, things to collect. Not just glimmer or enhancement cores. You've got bright dust to collect as well as strange coins as well on offer as well. So there is stuff here that I haven't collected yet, because sometimes I just wait till the entire season's finished and then go back in and collect it, the gear, you know. But in regards to Destiny 2 Renegade, or Renegades as I call it, our current tier level is up to 550, so maybe Renegades will increase that higher. So that's where the reason why I've not quite collected everything, because it might change, you know, once we get into the new expansion, or done at least the introduction to the new expansion, which we will do together live as well, once we have completed everything in regards to the Edge of Fate storyline. So, and if necessary, it will be pre-recorded if there's to help with that, to help get it completed as quickly as possible. So the changes they also introduced in Crucible, this side of Crucible, so you can collect special ammo, and if you die you don't lose your special ammo, but if you do have you know, heavy ammo, such as heavy machine gun ammo, or similar. You do lose that if you die, but the special ammo you do have.
You captured Zone C. You have advantage. Zone A lost.
Well, that was interesting. I punched them in the face. So we've lost zone 1 of the zones, so we're going to try to recapture it with our team. Oh!
Zone B captured.
Name.
You have zone advantage.
So we do have some heavy ammo to collect here.
Oh no!
And somebody was trying to kill me, so I would drop it. But my teammate saved my life.
Zone C lost. You captured Zone A. Zone advantage is yours.
So if you capture all the zones, you get a power play. During Iron Banner, which is this version of this control of Crucible, you get a hunt rather than a power play, but it's basically the same thing.
Zone B lost.
And what's interesting with this map is we've only got
You captured Zone
3 of
C.
us here.
You have
Usually
zone
we get
advantage.
more than that. So I used my heavy ammo just to shoot some pain in the butt.
Zone A lost.
Oh, now we've got some more teammates.
You captured Zone B. You
So it's
have
weird
advantage.
how we've begun this with hardly any members of the team on both sides. Who are we shooting at? Ah! Fuck. Lost my heavy ammo, but I think I used it all before I died. So that is positive that they don't get any of my heavy ammo. Oh, look, I can get it again. Which is rather funny because they just tried to kill me getting it. Oh!
Zone A captured. That's a power play.
Oh, we got a power play.
Now hold them.
Oh yeah, you piece of shit. Oh yeah. Oh, now we've got more players. I think yeah, usually you get 6 per side, but for some reason we only had 3 to begin with. Which is a bit funny really, because I was thinking, where's my teammate?
Zone C captured. You have
Ah!
advantage.
Eh? Ew. The dark art. As it were.
Zone C lost. Zone A captured. You have advantage. Zone B lost.
Eh? Who's shooting? Oh dear. I think he fell off. He literally did fall off. Oh, I don't know where he was going.
You captured Zone B. You have zone advantage.
Ah! Fuck. So, got my super, which is Arc. So, sometimes you don't even get a chance to cast your ultimate ability, subclass ability.
3 minutes. You're winning. Stay strong.
Oh dear, did that hurt?
Zone B lost.
So that was fun. Cast my super on
You captured Zone C.
his ass
You have
everywhere.
advantage.
Oops, I killed you again.
Zone A lost.
I think Brittany should bring that out.
Zone advantage is yours.
So we have ah, fuck. Yeah, some of the Crucible instances is only up to a certain amount of captured points, as it were. Sometimes only up to 100, or even some of them is up to 60, and I just think that doesn't make any sense, where this one is at least 140, 50.
Victory imminent.
Yeah, there's somebody shooting me.
You captured Zone A. Power play.
Yay.
Keep the pressure on. 1
So,
minute.
got a power play because we've captured all the zones. Doesn't mean anything really.
Sound tactics bring victory.
Ah, come on, he was dead. Never mind.
Impressive. You could give the Red Jacks a lesson in territory control.
So we say thank you to our teammate. So 2 Crucible, well, this side of Crucible done already. Simple as that. So we will see. So let's help towards this and help towards this. So the changes that introduced in regards to the seasonal mini hub requirements helps towards getting little crates of goodies. Sometimes it's goodies that are absolutely no use to you, but the good thing is you can just recycle it, you know, sell it to a merchant and get some gold back, or some bright dust, glimmer, some sending shards back, and enhancement cores usually. You get back from recycling, especially when you get rid of crap that you don't need, as it were. Just like what we did before. So the blue crab, like I said, don't always need. Yeah, arms are weak. Ooh. So while it's so if you remember, we only had like one strange coin left. So doing the two Crucible instances has given us 13 strange coins altogether now. So you can easily rebuild getting your strange coins again for the next Xur reset, for example. But you do have a minimum or maximum, should I say, of 200 now, but they need to change that to at least 1,000 at least, because other resources that you can get, like the rare banners, you can get like 100 and multiple stacks. Enhancement cores, you can get multiple stacks of 900 or 1,000, and the enhancement prism that helps the ascending alloy and shards when you upgrade specific masterwork weapons and armor. You can only get 30 of these and 30 of these, but only 5 of these ciphers. But you can get a shitload of these. It doesn't make any sense, does it? So I've got 4 of them sort of bonus cards, as it were, for the raid, but obviously I don't have a raid group to do raid content, so that won't be changing in tonight's stream, will it? So Crucible number 3, this side of Crucible. So we will see what happens here this time. So we will be doing the same thing, capturing the zones. There was the arms weak stuff, but I don't know why I wouldn't let us in it. Maybe because we haven't done the introduction to the new expansion, maybe. But that doesn't matter. Crucible is Crucible.
You captured Zone C. Enemy claimed Zone A.
Ah, shit! It went all strange. I couldn't even tell what was going on. And then I walked into a
You have advanced.
enemy player. And he murdered me. He bloody punched me. And then my teammate punched him. Very, very polite, aren't they?
Zone A captured. You have advanced.
Ah! So, symbol zap for the Crucible as well. I wouldn't shoot. Ah! Shit. It's going really, really well. Is it shite? Just trying to survive, really. I mean, yeah, it's a bit of fun. Ah! Thought I killed you. Or should they knock you in the face.
Zone A lost.
Hey.
Zone B lost. Your enemy has a power play.
Do they? Yay!
Zone C lost. Power play. Enemy has your zone.
So the enemy team had another power play. Ah! Shit.
Zone A captured. You have advantage. That's a power play. You took them. Now
Oh, we got a power play now. They've had already 2 already. They're the team. But
Zone A lost.
like I said, it is, you know, weird that sometimes players don't bother capturing the zone, because you're not going to win if you don't capture the zone to get a power play or, you know, help towards, you know, the score.
Zone B lost.
Miss! Let's try a little bugger while you're left. Look here. Serves you right for being a little shit. Yeah. I do apologise if you're hearing sirens or something. Ah, you little shit! I was just trying to get my ammo. Oh, should say special ammo.
5 minutes left. Keep it up.
What? Oh, you fucking kidding me. How did they not know he was there? Oh, they might have known he was there and they just wanted me to die. Ooh, you little shit. Nine. Are you shooting at? Ah! That's a load of crap.
You captured Zone C. You have advantage. Zone B lost.
What?
They just took the lead.
I like how he went after me. That piece of shit. What have I done to deserve that?
3 minutes remaining.
Oh, come on. You. So you win some, you lose some, you sometimes draw some, which is a rare thing, actually.
The enemy's almost won.
The little. Ah?
You're beaten. This time.
Ooh.
Are your life, Guardian. Keep fighting. You'll
So,
get it.
like I said, it's a bit of fun, isn't there? So we're going to do another Crucible. That will complete this side of Crucible. And then we will see if we can do 4 Gambits. But if we have issues with the Gambit side of Crucible, we will just do another 4V. So as simple as that, really, isn't it? So, it isn't, a must that we have to win all the time. But I think what in that one was a great example that you saw is members of the team just more interested in killing the other team members rather than trying to help get the zones, because when it started they just all buggered off to try to get the opponent players rather than capturing the zone, which is, fair enough, but it's not going to help us win if they just don't help capture the zones. So at the beginning, 2 of us or 3 of us went to the flag, and the rest just went off and did their own thing, which happens. So what's going to happen in this Crucible? So we all have a look at the Eververse stuff as well. So that resets every Tuesday as well. So it doesn't matter if we see it on the Reset Tuesday and then come back to it on the Friday, which is what we've done today. It's still there.
Control. Show your enemy this place belongs to you now. Take the zone. Enemy claimed Zone A. You captured Zone C. Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Oops.
Zone B lost.
So like I was saying in regards to the Eververse reset, so regardless if we
Zone A
go
captured. You have zone
live
advantage.
on the Tuesday for Destiny 2, for example, the Eververse resets on a Tuesday, and we've returned today, it will be the same stuff that we saw on the reset Tuesday, because it stays there until the next reset week, literally. Where do I? Hey! Sneaky little butthole.
Zone B captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on. Zone A lost.
Twenty I did damage, but didn't do anything to that
Zone C lost.
player. And he killed me.
Zone
Aye.
A captured. Zone advantage is yours. Zone B lost.
Hmm?
You captured Zone C. You have advantage.
Ooh. Oh, sorry. Ah!
A lost.
That was rather... I don't know. Hmm? Hey, how you doing? Sorry. Hey, how come my teammates didn't help me get rid of him?
Zone C lost. Power play. Enemy has your zone.
No problem.
Zone A captured.
I punched you as well. Oh, now he's like, oh no, I'm immune or something. Something shit like that. Ooh. I'm hoping we can get this ammo.
What's that you've got? Zone C captured. You have zone advantage.
Oh, that's a load of bullshit. I got you with that. Oh dear. See, that didn't make any sense because I got him with the heavy ammo, but no, they want me to fucking die from it. Yay! So we lost the zone. So we keep losing the zone and then regaining it.
Only 5 minutes left.
Eh?
You captured Zone B. have zone
What?
advantage.
Crap.
Zone A
Where do you
lost.
think you're going? He's running like he's running away from something. Rather than chasing after something, he's running away from something. Are we that scary? Or is somebody in my team that scary? Because that guy's just running away, like as if like
You have advantage.
something very, very scary is maybe chasing him. Or her.
Zone B lost.
Still a mystery. Then we lose the zone again, but that doesn't matter. So, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, it is just a bit of
You captured
fun.
Zone A. You have advantage. Zone C.
Ah! Oh, got my super. So I can potentially kill some little pests with my arm. Ah! What did we use? Nothing there.
3 minutes left.
Huh? What did they kill me with? Yes, I made a lot of sense.
Zone A lost. Your enemy has a power play. Zone B captured. Zone C captured. You have advantage. Nightfall.
Well, that was even more funny.
You captured Zone A. Power play. Keep the pressure on. Zone B lost.
Ugh. So sometimes. Ooh, you. Is it me or did he get shot? All his. Ah, you shit! It's not my fault I wanted to go and capture the flag. Ah! Oh, I didn't know that was possible. Yay!
Zone C lost.
That was so funny. I was like, surprise! Sort
1
of.
minute. You have this.
Oh, do we now? I wouldn't say we do, but
You captured Zone B. You have zone advantage.
Okay.
Zone A lost. 30 seconds remain. Finish them. You captured Zone C. You have advantage. Keep it up, and victory is yours.
Keep it up, it's not football, you know. Well, I don't think
10
it is.
seconds. Bring it home, Guardians. Zone B lost. You captured Zone A. You have zone advantage. A victory well executed.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that was very entertaining. I would say, when you say, ladies and gentlemen. So this side of the crucible done. So we will come back to it if we can't go into the Gambit side of crucible. So we're going to come out of that, click on Gambit and see if it will allow us to go into the Gambit side of crucible. If not, we just go back into what we were doing. And we had fun with that, didn't we? Yes. So the Evervest store, like I said, resets every Tuesday. You don't have to buy anything if you're not wanting to spend your currency, if you've got plenty of silver or bright dust. So we have this ship. Available this week, so if you've got plenty of silver you can buy that, but it's sometimes on the rotation for bright dust only if you only got bright dust currency. Other things is available as well. So this is what is available for bright dust. So we do actually have this lance ship. I don't know what to make of it really, other than it looks rather. So we change the colour, might look a bit better. Do you know what I mean? So we do have this vehicle, which is quite cool. So if you've got this appearance or this weapon in your collection, you can get this additional transmog appearance for this weapon. I've got it in the vault, so you've got these different shaders if you haven't got them already. Got different ones. I mean, in fairness, I've got absolutely loads to go through in regards to the list, but it is up to you. Like I said, you don't have to buy any of these. That's on offer. Okay. So might have found our very first gambit. So on Gambit we have to, well, Gambit side of Crucible, it is PvP slash PvE, more PvE orientated because we have to basically do something as a team, just like in Control where we have to capture the zones. That's where PvE side of things comes into it. But in Gambit we have to capture the capture moats, bank them.
On the feed.
So we're going to Cabal for the first pests for tonight.
Never lose a bet with a Centurion, and if you do, bring grenades when they come knocking.
So once the team gets the primeval activated or loaded in, once we've deposited at least 100 motes as a team, the envoys then escort the primeval into the map, and then it is the first one to kill primeval first, but you can't do any damage to the primeval unless you got rid of the envoys that have escorted it to the arena. So no matter how much you try to stop the or as much damage you do to the primeval, it wouldn't matter at all. Primeval won't lose any health whatsoever, regardless how much you do damage to him. So I've got 11 more. So between 1 and 5 modes, that's a small blocker. Between 5 and 10, sorry, well 10 and above. Oh, shit. Where's he at? Oh, fuck! That's a load of shit. I got you first. So, worst case scenario, I lost 14 modes, but it could have been worse, slightly worse. I could have lost all 15. So, 50 modes is the max, and it's not really helping that in this situation the team's not even bothering. It appears to clear the blockers. But there is potentially a lot of new players here. Hello, Mr. Cabal.
Don't give them my regard. Your allies hunting the other team.
So I want to try to get 15, that is maximum. Who are we talking?
Hostiles inbound at the beach. Invaders down. Coming back to you.
Yay! So I'm going to deposit these and then send a blocker to the other team's instance, but the way it's going, they're probably going to kill the primeval before we even get a chance to get ours. So that's the changes they introduced during this previous expansion as well as the current one, where the catch-up mechanics they introduced for Gambit. So even if the team has got their primeval well before us, they do try to introduce the catch-up mechanics or the boost mechanics to try to help your team to at least maybe get their primeval. But unfortunately, our team wasn't able to get the primeval in that respect. But well, that was a terrible gambit, I have to be honest. Lost 14 fucking mods. I hate losing so many. There was a time where we were able to get at least 30, and I remember one player losing all like at least 30, and it was like, oh, and there was people quitting everywhere and all that sort of thing. No, you don't want to be there when people lose at least 30 mods, but it is like I said, it's not guaranteed that it's going to be a successful run of the Gambit, is it? So yeah. So tomorrow night, Saturday, the 31st of January 2026, the very final stream of January. Can you believe it? We're nearly at the end of January 2026 already, literally. Tomorrow night we will be in Diablo 4, so we're going to recreate that paladin, see if we can do the beginning of the storyline from scratch. So you get to see the beginning of the storyline for Diablo 4, the Vessel of Hatred. Well, Diablo 4, and then it leads into the Vessel of Hatred, and then obviously into the current new expansion that's coming out in April, the Vessel of Hatred. So plenty to look forward to. So with us having a bit of time in regards to waiting for the next chapter for Diablo 4, we have a chance to test out the new character, the paladin that we played in the previous Diablo beforehand, Diablo 3, and even I think we could create it in Diablo 2 Immortal, as well as yeah, the second one I'm sure we were able to, as well as the first, but obviously with the current graphics and all that sort of thing, that looks absolutely awesome. So Diablo 2 Resurrected,
All right, Maverick.
I think it's
Ready to see
there
what
as
you're
well
fighting
as
today?
Immortal as well.
Shadow Legion on the field.
So against the Shadow Legion, which is basically a faction of the Cabal that
All oil's
went
a
to
good
help
soup thick,
the
though the flavor
witness
is
during
in a quiet taste.
final ship.
Prepare for transmat. Give me those moves.
So welcome to Gambit once again. So we're going to see how we do this time. Will we lose another 15, well, almost 15 mods, wasn't it? Bloody terrible. Hello, I think. Mr. Shadow Legion. So like I said, the quicker we get our primeval, the more likely we could have a chance to maybe win, but like I said, it's not, we must win, it is just a bit fun. But it's not fun when you lose all them bloody motes, like what happened to me before where I lost all them motes. That was just so not happy.
Hostiles incoming at the base.
Oh, I don't want to go near that drill because it probably will kill me. Because it's happened before where it's killed me. I'm like, ah, great, the drill's killed me.
Hostiles inbound. It's set. Portals ready.
So we've got maximum motes, so we're going to deposit them so we don't bloody lose them. Eh? How come it wouldn't let me deposit?
Moats draining. The blockers must die, sister.
So the team sent a blocker to
Large blocker en route to the enemy.
hinder
Good to be a bad
our
Your allies invade.
opportunity.
They
for
mean business.
stop us trying to get our primeval. I think it's the better word to say. I don't even know what hinder is.
Hunt it down.
I just heard somebody say it on the bloody bus. And I was like, hinder who?
Took someone with
Shit.
Hey, you're losing most. Ice the block. Incoming wave at the drill.
So we need to get rid of the blockers, or we're going to lose more mods. So the idea is, if you do send a blocker to the other team's instance, you have to.
Taking
Ah!
popping up.
I had to pause it before you killed me. But you're killing
Watch
me.
it. You're shedding moats. Kill the blockers.
Like I
Enemy
said.
invasion over. You should have seen the look on their face. Ah, priceless.
It was a priceless, isn't it? Who should?
Hostile
Oh,
at the base.
little pest up here.
Prime evil. If they kill it, they
Oi!
win this. Portals up.
What the? Running away, are we? I'm evil. Piece of shit. Oh, we got a primeval as well. So we have a chance to go through and say,
Looking to make someone cry.
hello. Maybe not like that, but hello, and I'm going to stab you or shoot you for killing me before, or killing my teammate.
Invader inbound.
Ah, fuck! He was fucking dead.
Primeval compromised. Focus your fire.
See, it doesn't make sense. I'm sure he was dead before I shot him. So this word, it just ruins it sometimes, because he was shot, but it didn't want me to shoot him, like kill him. But he was definitely dead. But no, it had had me fucking like die instead. So, gambit number 2.
Take down that prime evil, and this gambit's yours. Allies invading the other side.
I hope you have enjoyed it, even though it's been really dramatically terrible.
You're in the lead. Take down that prime evil, and this gambit's yours.
So, once you have the chance to invade, you can go through the other team's instance
Invaders back,
and,
they killed 4 guardians. You want to be a bad guy? That's
you know,
how.
kill them on their side of their instance, and you know, it helps your team on your side to maybe get rid of the primeval as well. So that's where the PvP/PvE side of things comes into it. Trying to find that piece of shit.
That prime evil's compromised. Hit it with everything you've got. Invader's dead. Invader's down.
I got you, man. See, I've got him before, but it didn't want me to fucking do it, did it? No. And I'm gonna invade. See how terrible I do, eh?
Take out those guardians.
Ah, what a shame.
10 seconds left.
Eh, I shot you as well.
Invader incoming.
That's a load of bullshit, that. I shot him.
That prime evil's nearly dead.
Is
Yes,
he? But it was still a bit of stinky, that one, wasn't it?
Hey, relax. You're making this look a little too easy.
So, say thank you to our teammates again, as always. So the only downside is with Gambit, as well as sometimes Crucible, certain parts of Crucible anyway, we don't get enough medals to hand out, and they're just like, they need to think of that. So Gambit number 3 coming up. So like I was saying, tomorrow night we head into Diablo 4, the Vessel of Hatred, and we will head into Super Animal Royale as well. And then the next live stream after that will be the following Friday. Disruption coming up. And potentially that Saturday as well, next Friday and Saturday, obviously. And then the week after will be potentially the full reset week of the next week after next. So plenty to look forward to. More about that obviously will be uploaded near the time. So this Sunday, of course, after tomorrow night's live stream, the information video regarding to the next live stream will be uploaded on that Sunday, and so on and so on. In the meantime, during the disruption, of course, I'm still trying to upload the parts so you can watch the Crucible side of things only, for example, in regards to my live streaming. So, everything that you've seen this week as well will be uploaded individually as well to the individual categories as always, and yeah, plenty to look forward to.
Enough fooling around. Hi, bring a sword.
Hi man.
Let's bet big. Times change, people.
So against the high for Gambit number 3.
It's almost nostalgic. Prepare for transmat. Taking a break from
So
saving
change
the
my
system.
subclass.
Good for you. Even heroes
Damage
gotta have a
subclass
little fun.
to Solar, so you get to see that. So I've changed it to Solar, but we could keep it like that for when we head into a live Nightfall, so you get to see the subclass being Solar in this case. So after the next Gambit will be the final Gambit for tonight's dramatics. We will head into a live Nightfall run, so we don't know which one it will be because it resets now every day. So the Nightfall used to reset every week, but they made massive changes since they had to do something in regards to the Nightfall anyway, because with it being, it used to be weekly, and it was really funny because it was the same one for the entire week, and it was not really fun as much. So they made massive changes in regards to the Nightfall. Eee, that fucking... How come he went after me? I had the least bloody mods.
Hostiles at the trees.
Do you know what I
Invaders
mean?
gone. Get 'em next time.
Shh. Doesn't make sense, does it? He didn't have to go after me, but he fucking did.
Hey, you're losing most.
Now he's gonna pay
Ice
the
the
price.
blockers.
Hopefully. Like I said, I always think it's sometimes really personal.
Got eyes on a high-value target. Track it down.
here. Numbers. Oh,
Invaders here. Brace yourself. Orders
mm.
Go make a mess. Hostiles
Right,
inbound
we'll have to
the
look out for a
beach.
little bum
Allies
face.
headed to the other side. Your invaders dead. Sending them back. Opposing teams got a prime evil. Once it dies, they win.
Yeah. Well, that didn't make any sense, did it?
Invaders gone. Get them next time. Portals active. Time to choose violence.
Well, again, I've lost a lot of modes. Just bloody annoying. These things happen, but also it didn't make sense that they went after me there.
Gambit's over.
But
Opposing team
like I
put
said,
their
sometimes
prime evil
players do that on purpose just to make you fucking annoyed. Which is what they did, because they have made me angry about that. So, final gambit coming up. So we've been against the Cabal, the Shadow Legion, and the Hive so far today. And who we're going to be against for the last one? So the changes they also introduced for the season rewards as well, the main season rewards, or this, is a lot of players to just do the weekly requirement every week just to get their seasonal level right up to 100 plus, and just to get specific rewards, of course, which is what I've been doing. But it is up to you if you want to complete it to get all of the things that's available. So when we do go into Renegades eventually, the gear level should go up, but at the moment it hasn't changed, so that's why I'm keeping a lot of my previous season stuff just in case it will upgrade that to the Destiny 2 Renegade or Renegades gear level, but with us not done any of Renegade quite yet, it might mean it won't go up quite yet until that's actually the case. So like I said, in regards to Destiny 2 Edge of Fate, we will try to get that finished as soon as possible, and if necessary it will be another pre-record recording of it, and you get to see it. It just helps speed things up, and with the current expansion being underway for a little while, teeny weeny little bit, in fairness, not long really. We have plenty to look forward to in regards to seeing what Destiny 2 Renegade has on offer, as well as we are seeing the other changes, like in Gambit and the Decider Crucible, the Nightfall playlist, as well as the other content available. But we look, regards to gear level, at the moment we still stuck on the specific gear level, because potentially with us being still in the previous expansion, so once that's done we should be able to head, like I said, into Destiny 2 Renegade or Renegades. So we still got a couple more things to do, so we're going to potentially pre-record this next stage or the next two stages, and after that it might be it, but I'm not sure. What? Oh, so we have to go actually go to theatre. Okay. So Ada at the tower, so we will go and see Ada after the Nightfall one. So Ada's at the tower. So Ada's over here. There she is, Ada. But I think it wants us to go to the shooting range. So Ada's also at the shooting range. So rather than going to see Ada over here, we're going to go and see Ada at the shooting range. Ah, right. So, so that will increase, I'm sure. So, final gambit coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Then we will see what the Nightfall will be. And as simple as that. So we keep on solar for now. And maybe for the Nightfall run, just for tonight's instance purposes. I don't even know what level my clan is. So like I said, I am probably going to move clan again, because I moved to a clan hoping to do some stuff together with the clan, but I've never been invited. So it's sort of like I moved from a previous clan trying to do the same thing, but they haven't invited me to anything. So the current clan I thought would maybe invite me, but no, they just haven't bothered. So it's sort of like, oh, but never mind. This is where it gets really hard to understand why you get, left out for some reason. I know I'm really shit, but that shouldn't matter. The the way I see, this is, regardless, if you're, as good as them, it shouldn't matter. They should still, help let you join in. Do you know what I mean? But this is where it doesn't make any sense really, because it's just like, you're never going to get any progress, are you? You're just going to be stuck at just a specific point in the, in Destiny 2 in regards to doing some activities, because people aren't, including you players, and it's just like but yeah, doing like the harder content will be interesting to try and see how lethal it is, and just to try to get some loot related to that, which is hard enough to get anyway. So, ladies and gentlemen, our final gambit before we go into the live Nightfall run. So who we're going to be against?
Shadow Legion.
Oh, Shadow Legion twice today.
Shadow Legion.
So it's been more of a Cabal day, hasn't it? So we've had Cabal and 2 Shadow Legion matches, as well as
Drop those targets. Take the moats and bank 'em.
Hive as well. So that's been the 4. So to me, as long as we able to do the gambit, because sometimes during a live reset, there was a instance on the Friday where sometimes don't even get a chance to do 4 gambits because gambit doesn't want to load up properly, but that's only because of the server issues and all that sort of thing, which you just can't predict things, can you, and all that sort of thing. But it allows us to do the other side of Crucible, like control and the other options as well, which is still fun and explosive as always. So there is the other side of Crucible, Trials of Osiris, as well as
You're shedding moats. Kill the blockers.
Rift and all the other options as well. But bear in mind, there is so many options for Crucible. It's just they should merge all of them together. So they have made changes in regards to how we interact with the tabs options in regards to seeing how the tabs work for players, in regards to seeing if it's difficult to interact in all that shit.
Ice the blockers. Burn it down. Invader incoming.
And he had to fucking kill me again. Fucking shit.
Enemy invader down. Hey, you can't blame him for trying. Portal's ready. Grab your gun. Prime Evil's up. Kill it to win.
See what I mean? He fucking killed me. Didn't he could do it, did he? No.
Enemy called up a Prime Evil. Finish this before they do. Envoys eliminated. Focus on the Prime Evil.
Pain in the arm.
Yes, ma'am. That's what I call it.
How did that fucking happen? Well, that was the quickest kill ever. And potentially questionable.
Who's better than you? No one. You killed everybody else.
But the team's probably going, what on earth happened there? Unless we all cast our super at the same time. I think everyone did, so can happen very positively. So I do hope you enjoyed Crucible. Been terrible, of course, Dark Lords. So we're going to go into the final part of tonight's live stream, where we are going to go into the live Nightfall run. So we'll click on the Vanguard option or tab, click on Nightfall and launch it. So wherever the Nightfall is, it's going to be fun, terrible, explosive. So with the Nightfall run, we have to deal with champions with barrier champions, and the idea is to try to get a good Nightfall score, platinum of course, ideally, and You know, it is timed, so the quicker we get it done, but sometimes it doesn't necessarily mean completing it very quickly means we're going to get a better score, because it could be the fact that if we spawn multiple barrier champions or as many barrier champions and other pests during the Nightfall run itself, the instance, unless it's already going to be that amount per Nightfall, you know, but it's still sort of hard to tell if it's points related in regards to how many barrier champions, but so I do hope you will enjoy this Nightfall. Which we will repeat. Ah, no. Don't say it's this one. Ah, I think it's the one that's broken. So they probably finished it half an hour ago or something, but because they've got a broken so this Nightfall's broken. So we're going to have to do what we did last time, is record it up to this point, but that technically will be the score, but obviously we won't get any platinum or anything because it's broken. Which I need to fix, because they did have another Nightfall where it did break, but they fixed it, and now it's potentially moved on to this Nightfall again that's broken. So we're going to see if characters are going to leave here. So it is a Vex related Nightfall, but I think everyone's leaving now just to make it even more funny. So I can see what happens if I die, because if it ends it, then at least we've worked out how we can complete it, really. Well, we shouldn't have to do this. But it is resetting the instance here. So it has actually reset this last part of the Nightfall. Like I said, we just don't know if it's actually broken or not. Yes, it is broken because the boss isn't even spawning in. So the boss isn't even spawning in here. So when we do the Nightfall, we will probably have a problem here, which is bloody annoying, but you get to record it up to a certain point and then technically it should end, but obviously the boss isn't spawning in, so we can't actually conclude it properly. So I'm just falling off. Let's see what happens if I set up the banners. So we're going to redo this. So there may be a problem here in regards to the Nightfall one, because for some reason it appears to be broken up to that point, but before they had already completed everything in regards to the actual boss, but obviously they couldn't. Usually loads up some, and you know, them talking, and then obviously it kicks you back to orbit, but obviously it wasn't doing any of that in when we reset the instance at that point of the Nightfall. So we will see if it let us get all the way through to the end and then technically completing it, but then obviously it's not going to give us any indication that we're going to get like a you know, platinum score, whatever, which isn't too much of a problem. But with it being a live Nightfall instance, it's sort of like problematic that way, because we can't actually change the Nightfall because it's actually broken. So hopefully it will do the full run up to the last point where you saw them trying to shoot the crate to open, but we will see. So ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you will enjoy the Nightfall run as much as possible, as it is a bit strange.
So many Vex on scanners. Osiris, do we know why they're here?
So it is a Nightfall that
I
we've
have
done.
an educated guess. The Vex concentrate around the wells. With this drill, they could create an artificial one, in theory.
In theory.
This drill has missed its last 394 maintenance cycles. It is more likely to make a planet-destroying mess.
So as always, during the Nightfall we try to kill as much crap as possible just to get a good score. It's not guaranteed we're gonna get a good score, but it's not a necessary must either. But so this is loading up okay. Ah shit. In the Vex mill. So it is Vex related, this Nightfall, but means nothing when we can't get to the end. But if we can get to the end, and the end of the quarter, you know, the Nightfall, technically the run of the Nightfall. Ah! It should, like I said, automatically do it, but because there's a bug here, which they will be addressed again, because it should be fixed by now, but sometimes problems are harder to solve than you think, especially with bugs like this. Oh, look, a Vex waterfall. Vex milk waterfall. And on Nessus as well. That's scary. See what I mean? Vex milk waterfall. So the pests are more harder to deal with or kill, but because it being a Nightfall version of the actual strike. Something knocked me off the bloody cliff. I didn't understand that one bit. How did that knock me off the cliff? Some little shit killed me or knocked me off the cliff.
I believe the nearby Vex constructs maintain that barrier.
Well, I could have... Okay, we'll shoot them.
So we get to the last part and it does exactly the same as before, where it wasn't spawning anything. We would send it there, sadly, but if it does allow us to kill the boss and still have that problem, we just end it once the little crate box spawns, which is what usually is meant to happen, but also it's meant to send us out afterwards. So, dealing with the barrier champions relatively quite straightforward. Now we're dealing with more Vex problems. So the Nightfall is here on Nessus. There's many of them on Nessus. The Exodus Black Nightfall, which we did, I believe, on Tuesday. That worked alright as well. Ah, shit. He knocked me off. That little shit knocked me off. It's a bit glitchy for some reason. It shouldn't be, but maybe little glitches of that will help reset the Who's shooting? You know, the instance a bit later. I don't know if it will help that, but sometimes little glitches are fixed by other glitches. Dead scary. Okay. Where's he at? So we can sort of have a bit more fun with the quite cool that we can drive these really heavy armoured tanks just to face Vex issue, little problems. To a point, because then we have to get out of the vehicle. Eh? What the hell? That was the weirdest thing I've seen with the tank. They basically knocked my tank back. Killed my tank. How dare they? Where's our teammate? Oh look, some Capal. That was fun. So, like I said, if we have issues with the final stage, we will just end in regards to the Nightfall one. Up and where we saw before, where they were having problems with the crate not opening. Because once that opens, it ends the Nightfall, you know what I mean? But for some reason it wasn't working, and they were getting a bit angry and shooting it. Oh, what a bloody So, beforehand we used to have a different way of getting over here. We used to have the Cabal cannons that used to launch us, and they've changed that just slightly, because I think there might have been a bug with that, so they made it like that. But then now the bug's moved on to the actual final part of the actual instance itself. So we're trying to get as many, you know, points as possible. Hack the system. Cause the Vex. So of course that's the test we might be getting at the end. Very explosive. Oh, you bugger. Hmm? I don't know if it is a good score or anything, but bear in mind, it's a shame we can't tell if it is with the Nightfall technically crashing at the end, as it were, but I think it's still decent, but spoils it in a way, but can't tell. Ah! Shit. So on to the next part. So the cannon launch just used to be over here, but they've made it a bit different way of getting over here, because sometimes we used to hit this and die. We made changes to that because it was more or less suicidal, I guess, in regards to getting there without dying. It didn't matter what we did, we just died every time we hit that. So that was one of the major bugs, as it were. But then now there is another major bug at the actual instance at the end. Which is a shame. So leads us to this. So there's a massive drill here digging the ground, which, like I said, is probably Cabal drilling. Oh, we actually got to where we're meant to without dying, which is a good thing, because usually I die. So we're going to go around. I'm going to activate the banner. Hopefully. So this is where we were before, but it didn't do it properly. So it's with our teammate. And then we can jump down. Whee. So the boss does spawn this time. So we do actually see the boss this time, but whether we get the crate at the end to open is another thing altogether. So we're facing the Vex mine. So this is the different stages. So it allows us to get to this point this time. So again, it's letting us get to this. So if it does crash at the, when the crate appears, we will just leave then, and instead of losing more points. But you get the idea of this Nightfall run, but it is a shame that this Nightfall run is going to end like this. But like I said, until they fix it, it will be the same problem again and again. We have done this Nightfall before where it has actually worked alright, but that was ages ago, but they need to fix it, which I'm very sure they will do. Sometimes when they fix a problem, more problems occur, so maybe that's another problem that they need to have a look at.
The Vanguard
actually
should
did.
send a team to destroy that drill for good.
I advise advise against
end
it.
it.
Dismantling the drill would incur prohibitive costs and further destabilize this site.
Nothing is ever simple on Nessus.
So it did actually give us the loot, but it hasn't actually kicked us out. Which is a bit annoying because this is what it's meant to do. But I do hope you've enjoyed it. So I'm going to head back to orbit. Well, that was shit because we couldn't say thank you to our teammates. So you got to see the live Nightfall. It did give us the loot, but it didn't give us all the loot because there was more in the crate that it should have given us. But the crate doesn't want to give us anything. So I'm going to head to the shooting range to see Ada. So I do hope you enjoy that Nightfall run. It's been, as always, eventful, hasn't it? And like I said, it should. You saw how the Nightfall ends, but we actually killed the boss and they gave us loot, a bit of loot, but there should be more on that crate, but it didn't open. And the same problem when we did the previous one, it wasn't doing anything. So they need to fix that. But at least it showed the entire Nightfall to that point, and that was the whole idea for you to see.
Hello.
So we have to deal with some calibration. So just get rid of this. So we will get that. Oh, so we've already as a strand. I like how it's given me loads more. I don't use the bow, and I'm really shit at using the bow. It's like, oh, we give you a weapon that you're so shit at. I'm like, yes, thank you, Ada. Give me a fucking weapon that I'm so shit. Ooh, what's this? Oh, great. We have to use a fucking bow. So this bit of gear can level up to at least a level maybe 10. Sometimes it's hard to understand what they do. Like I said, we've got crap that we don't need. So that's the gear that we would normally wear, but we have simpler steps for the requirement. To see if this will work. So come up with that, and I'll have a little try. Got the main courtyard. Unless we might just shoot them
You know
from
where
here.
to find me.
Oh, maybe not. Something not right here. So I want to let us in there. See if it will work. I might not shoot anything because I don't know how you use the ball. That's why I don't really use it. It's just I have to be really annoying that we have to use it in Crucible. Have a little try. So we've still got well, strange coins ready for next time. So we will see what happens here. If it would let us. Wait a minute, does it say... So we have a try of this, and then that will be our little attempt. So, Crucible, we've had fun. Gambit, we've had fun, haven't we? The Nightfall, you got to see it, but sadly at the end it didn't give us the opening of the box at the end, so we can actually get our score registered, which is a shame. And we can see how we do with this. I don't even know how you shoot with a bow. I mean, I just wish it was automatic, so like it shoots like a machine gun or something. But I don't think it will though. Well, regardless, it's going to be really terrible. So this will end tonight's stream. This is a little test, and then have a bit more drama to look forward to tomorrow night.
Control.
I mean, if there was a player just standing there, it might be easy to just get a kill, but it's very, very rare that they're just standing there. That's the thing. I mean, I do wish the bow could be maybe the primary ammo, because then it doesn't run out of ammo. It would always, you know. The good thing is with the changes that they introduce for primary ammo, for example, you get the ammo, it doesn't run out.
Enemy claimed Zone C. Zone A captured.
Can I just stab them with it?
You captured Zone B. You have advantage. Zone B lost. Enemy has zone advantage.
This is why I don't like this specific weapon. Didn't he do anything? Load of crap. Didn't he do anything?
Zone A lost. Your enemy has a power play.
I didn't do anything. Oh wow. Didn't do anything again. Eh? Holy crap. Doing
Zone
anything
B
again.
captured. You have zone
Eh?
advantage.
It's not doing anything. Is it me or is it not doing anything? Ah! Hmm? You shooting?
You captured zone A. Power play. Keep the pressure on. Zone C lost.
Hmm? I ain't doing anything. Ah! See what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. There's a click on it, didn't do anything.
Zone A lost. They have advantage.
Doing anything.
You captured zone C. Zone advantage is yours.
How annoying this weapon. It really is so annoying. It didn't do it right. Really shoot. I mean, ah! See what I mean? It just goes shh, shh. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. See what I mean?
Enemy has advantage.
Eh?
You captured zone B. Zone advantage is yours.
It didn't really do anything. It just went shh. Didn't even hit him. Or her. It didn't do anything. It just went shh, shh. See? It didn't do anything.
Power play. Keep the pressure on.
Really hard to understand. That's why I hate this weapon. No wonder I don't use it, because it doesn't make any sense. Not doing anything, look. Still not doing anything.
Only 5 minutes left.
Eh? I ain't doing anything.
Zone B lost.
Still didn't do
They have
anything.
advantage.
Why is it not working? Ooh, I mean, I'm firing. It's not doing anything. Holy crap. Are you meant to get a kill if it's not even doing anything? See, you didn't even hit that warlock or whatever. See what I mean? Instead of getting a different bow. But then it shouldn't matter. A bow is a bow, is it right, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? A bow is a bow, right? But it's not doing anything. It's just making a noise, but it's not doing
Zone
anything.
C captured. You have zone
Shh,
advantage.
shh.
They have advantage.
See what I mean? You hear it?
Your enemy is pushing for victory. Punish them for it.
You ain't hitting them. You know what I mean? You ain't hitting them. Terrible bow.
Defeat comes
Like I
for us
said,
all.
didn't make any sense. Oh dear.
This war is for territory. One that you can win. Fight another.
Like I said, it didn't make any sense. It just made a noise. It's like shh, 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 shh. Funny. So, with regards to the Everest store, so like I said, we don't necessarily have to buy anything. So we don't want to buy this. We don't have to. You don't have to, of course. So we will open this. Ooh. And we have a crimson rocket thing. Looks like a bike. So next time we're in Destiny 2, of course, we will do some more of the storyline if necessary, if we can't get it to record properly. But then we should be able to go into Destiny 2 Renegade or Renegades once we get that opportunity. So for some reason the bow didn't want to work. So I might get a different bow from Ada maybe. They didn't even do anything. At all. It's like ch ch ch. So maybe if we get multiple balls, maybe. So I do hope you've enjoyed it, despite the weird thing happening in Gambit, as well as the ball not working. But so not quite the end of this reset week. So one more stream for this reset week to look forward to, ladies and gentlemen. So final stream of this reset week tomorrow night, Saturday the 31st of January 2026. We head into Diablo 4 The Vessel of Hatred in preparation for the new Lord of Hatred expansion. So you will potentially see that cool cinematic for the the next stage of the Diablo 4 storyline as we head into the new expansion, the Lord of Hatred. So that should be fun. And then after that we will head into Super Animal Royale to have a bit of fun. Hopefully not get run over or killed as much, but it's very likely I will, of course. So I do hope you can join me from 7:30 PM GMT UK time tomorrow night. The final stream of January 2026. Can you believe it already? So we've had fun tonight. Terrible in Crucible, terrible in Gambit, and terrible in the raid. Not raid, but the Nightfall run, which unfortunately didn't record properly. But as in not recording properly, as in like completing the Nightfall properly, as in giving us the loot and then sending us back to orbit as it usually does. But at least you saw the full run up to that. So I do want to say thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I look forward to seeing you for tomorrow night, as it should be rather fun and explosive indeed, just like tonight. Anyway, have a great Saturday, whatever you all get up to, and I look forward to seeing you for Saturday's drama. Don't worry if you can't, it will be all re-uploaded, so you can watch it in your own time. If you don't, or you don't, like I said, get a chance to watch the stream live. So ladies and gentlemen, stay safe, have a great Saturday, and I'll see you all very soon for another bit of drama. But for now, take care.